All right, so back to Taco Sunday. All right, I'm going to go over some of the vegetables I'm going to cut. All right, and some of that. All right. So first things first, you gotta have a sharp knife. All right. You don't want a big chunk of onion in your taco. It's just like not good. All right. All right. So you will need a sharp knife. All right, because you want to have your vegetables, you know, cut pretty thin, because you'll get a bite of pepper, a bite of onion, a bite of hot pepper. You don't want big chunks of vegetables in your tacos. You want nice thin pieces. All right. So the easy way to sharpen a knife at home, I use one of these hand sharpeners, and I actually pour the faucet over it because it's like a wet stone, and there's a 1 setting and a 2. All right. And I use this here at home, and then I also use a diamond steel to take the burrs out of it. All right. So you want to. The point is you want to have thin vegetables behind this. All right. So I've already cut up some red pepper. All right. People ask me how I cut up onions sometimes. There's 2 schools of thought. You can either leave in the root to help keep together, or take it off right off the bat. I take it off right off the bat, very minimal, right? And you can give it a 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then you go ahead with your julienne, right? You want to go fast, fast. The faster the blade moves, the sharper the cut will be. So fast. Once you get to the very end, some people get confused, they don't know what to do. Just flip it down. Or you can keep going, whatever you want to do. It's your world. Now you can see we have nice, very thin pieces here. That's important. You don't want a big chunk of onion, all right? I'm just gonna put this to the side here, all right? So I got my red onion, and my red pepper, all right? So we got jalapenos, right? All these vegetables are washed. I'm just gonna pull off the end, all right? So I'm just going to, now then seeds. You can do seeds or not seeds. Yeah, it's really up to you. All right. Now, and if I was, now then that right there, you want to keep that. You don't want to waste that top. All right, so you just peel that off. The seeds, do it. You can use them, not use them. You can use them for something else. I'm just going to put them off to the side right now. Now, if I was in a restaurant, I would take out that membrane that's running through the middle. Why? Because it's white, and I don't want that color. Right. So I would, you know, take your knife, push it down, take your thumb right there, and then go back and forth, right? So that white membrane, that bitter white membrane is now out, all right? And here's that white membrane. You can still keep this. You can keep this for a variety of things. For today, we're gonna get rid of it, all right? So now then you go ahead with your julienne, and then your dice. All right, julienne and dice. Put that off to the side. And now we're going to go over scallions now. All right, I've washed these already. And whenever you get scallions, there's going to be some parts of this that are probably not, they've been beaten up a little bit in travel. Usually it's the tops. You can pick through this. So I'm just going to chop right there for time's sake right now. All right, I've already washed these. So now then, a good rule of thumb is you cook with the whites and season with the greens, you know, but then again, there are no rules to this. You can do whatever you want. All right, so I'm gonna get rid of these butts right here. All right, I'm just gonna take a couple of these out. I'm gonna cut them on the diagonal, what they call on the bias, right? You don't have to do that. And you just get in there. You always want this to be thin. It's gotta be thin. You know, if you cook it Pan American, Oriental cooking, everything's always thin. That will help diversify your food and add layering and textures. All right, nice and thin. All right. Of course, you get to the end, you can't really grip it, so I'm just going to go in a couple times and beat it up. Put that off to the side. All right. So now tomatoes. All right, let me wash up this tomato. Now, big thing about tomatoes. All right, so I'm going to go in there, I'm going to take the butt out. All right, take that out. For something like this, you take your tomato in half, right? You can use seeds or not seeds. And today we'll use seeds because we don't want to be wasteful. But I'm going to do this the same way that we did our onion. All right. All right. So there's our julienne right there. Julienne is strips. Then you turn it around and you come around with your dice. All right. Tomato skin, sometimes they don't want to cooperate. Get that knife to move. If you got a sharp knife, it'll do the job. A dull knife will not. All right. Let the knife do the work. So we got red onion, red pepper, scallions, jalapenos, and tomatoes in there. All right. And we got some avocado here too as well. All right, so let's go over avocado. Right? It feels tender. I can push into it a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna open up this avocado here. I'm gonna put my knife. I know that seed's out. I'm gonna put it right on the seed. All right. All right. I'm gonna give it a twist. All right. There's our seed right there. Keep the seed. Give it there. Give it a whack. Twist that seed out. Right. Oh, seed just fell on the ground. All right. So I'm gonna throw that out. Okay, why don't we just go ahead and make some guacamole, all right? All right, so we're gonna use all this stuff to season our tacos with, all right? We're gonna do this the fast way. Go in there with a spoon, and let's take out that avocado, all right? If it doesn't fight you, it's good to go. And if it fights you, it needs to sit a little while, all right? Just get in there with your spoon and just trace the skin, trace the skin. All right, there you go. All right. So now that you can go in there with your spoon and start breaking into some chunks. All right. All right. We're gonna have a little bit of salt, All right. Usually, only white guys add olive oil to their Only white guys add olive oil to the avocado. It just gives it a shine. All right. Salt, pepper, olive oil. All right. Okay, a little bit of this real lemon juice right here, just a little bit. All right. If I was in a restaurant, I would take a couple of these tomatoes here and dice them up even smaller. Just to, you know what? There we go. We're gonna take a couple of these red peppers, right, just to give this guacamole some color. All right. Red bell pepper. All right. And you can even do that with a little bit of this red onion here too that we just cut up. All right. So that nice red onion. All right. Let's grab another jalapeno here. All right. I'm just gonna cut off the side and we'll chop this up really quick so we can put that in there. Alright. We need to get some garlic into this too. One garlic clove. Alright, and this will be our guacamole. Alright. Short work of this garlic here. Short work. There we go. There's our garlic. One clove of garlic. You can do more, you can do less. All right. Give our hands a light rinse. Lemon juice, garlic, onion, pepper. Okay, it's good to go. All right. And we can add a little bit more pepper to this. Some people like white pepper because they don't want to see the black specks in there. All right. Where's your oyster? Do what you want. And we're just going to chop this up roughly. Now you can leave it in big chunks. You can mash this. You can do whatever you want. Hold your oyster. Do what you want with it. It's your guacamole. You do what you want. I like it to be chunky, but I have some parts of it that are kind of broken down a little bit. There you go. Now if that seed hadn't fallen on the ground like it did 3 minutes ago, I would put that seed in here. This will keep it greener longer. The seed is what will keep it green. But this is all going to be gone tonight, so I'm not so worried about it. Take the back of the spoon, right? Give it a couple of mashes. There we go. Now then, when you want to taste stuff, Grab a vegetable, grab a piece of lettuce. Don't just take a spoonful of guacamole. You gotta taste it like as you were tasting it with something else. So I'm just gonna take I'm gonna take a piece of pepper here. I'm gonna taste this guacamole and see how it tastes. Needs a little bit of something to it, it's missing. Here, we're gonna take a little bit of this toast seasoning we just made. Just a little bit, all right? A little bit of that, all right? Needs a little salt too, all right? Needs a little pepper. Guacamole it's bland. Needs to pick some things up, all right? But I got the garlic, I got the lemon juice, so it just needs some salt, some of that spice we made, all right? You can see. All right. Yeah. Let's give another go here. Back up. That's real good.